Hello my loves, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is your girl Kensthetic with the Kensthetics, and I am here with you guys today with a new video.
Didn't know that love would change ya, and I woke up to a stranger. After all this time I thought that I knew when I was no debating.
In today's video, I will be sharing how I achieve this spring everyday makeup routine, something fresh, something simple that will take you 10 minutes or less to elevate your look, okay? Because your makeup, your face is an accessory and it is a part of the overall look. So in today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys exactly what I use on my acne prone, sensitive, textured skin to achieve this flawless makeup look. So if you guys are interested in seeing, then go ahead and keep on watching. Before we get started, do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that red subscribe button down below and join the family because we are growing and we are glowing. And I would hate for you guys to miss it. So make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Turn on your bell notifications. Give this video a big thumbs up and drop a comment down below after you guys watch this entire video. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I did my brows off camera because I just figured it would make things easier and faster. So if you guys want details on how I do my brows, I still do them the same way. So I'll link my detailed brow tutorial up above and down below. But I just filled them in and cleaned them up with some concealer. But we're gonna get started with everything else now. And if you guys are interested, I use my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil in 4.5 for my brows. That is still the same. And then I cleaned it up using my Sephora Best Skin Ever Concealer in the shade 50N. As you guys can see, I have dark spots and hyperpigmentation. No, my skin is not perfect. Yes, it is okay. In case you guys don't know, I went through a whole acne journey. And we're coming up on like 3-4 years, but my skin has progressed so much. The tips, products, and techniques that I'm gonna show you guys throughout this video are safe if you have acne prone skin, if you have hyperpigmentation, if you have sensitive skin. This is for you. This primer right here, One Size Secure the Blur, has been my girl. It has been my go-to. I recently tried the Secure the Sweat. If you guys didn't see my review on that, I will link it up above and down below. The Secure the Sweat is my new go-to, but her, she still runs the block, okay? She's still the head honcho, and that's on period, because it literally just smooths the skin out and just blurs your pores. So as you guys can see, we have like a nice blurred base now. It kind of like soaked up the extra oils that were just sitting on the skin. Absolutely love. So now you guys see I have dark spots, and I like to conceal my dark spots before I go in with my foundation. So I'm gonna use this same concealer that I used to clean up my brows. This is a Sephora Best Skin Ever Concealer in the shade 50N. This is literally my perfect skin tone. Like this concealer right here, I'll tell y'all all the time, like ever since I did the review on this concealer, I have not been able to put it down. Like, if you know, you know. But I'm going to use this concealer, and I'm basically going to cover any dark spots that feel like they have a chance to like get some type of shine through this makeup look. Like anybody who's going to be a disruption, anyone who's going to be a distraction, they're getting concealed. And I love this concealer because it comes in a wide shade range. So if you are looking for something to match your skin tone, your undertone, I feel like they literally have a shade for everyone. So if you guys have tried this concealer before, comment down below and let everyone know how amazing it is. And if you guys are on the market for a new concealer that is safe for sensitive skin, for acne prone skin, that is gonna give you a nice flawless finish, you need to get your hands on this concealer right here. And it is the Sephora collection, so I know the Sephora VIB sale just finished, the spring savings event, but it's still affordable. It's only $15 compared to other brands that are asking for like 30, I'm not paying $30 for a concealer when Sephora has created the best concealer ever. Like, I'm just not doing it. Like me, my pockets and I, we're not doing that. Okay, we're using something that is affordable, and we're using something that works for our skin, and that is what Sephora created, and I'm in love. Sephora, if you guys are watching this, never change the formula of this concealer because it's absolutely stunning. Okay, stunning. Stunning. Now I'm gonna take my Morphe E63 brush. This brush is the perfect foundation brush. I prefer like a flat brush to blend my foundation out. It just makes it easier. So I'm gonna use this brush to blend out the concealer. I'm just patting it in. I'm not swiping it because we applied the concealer exactly where we wanted it to be. So I'm just using this brush to just pat it in place. Like, do you guys see how and the skin still has a like the glow, the coverage, everything about this I am obsessed with. So I could stop here, and I usually do that. Sometimes I just apply concealer and kind of use it as like my complexion for my routine, if that makes sense. But I'm extra, yes I am. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply foundation after, but it is an option for my girls who are looking for like the less is more, the like more no makeup. You could just apply this concealer and you're good to go, like literally good to go. Dark spots to conceal. Now I'm gonna go in with the Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer in the shade 35N. This is my shade that I like to use to add dimension by highlighting some key spots on my face. So I like to take this concealer and I like to apply it under my eyes. This specific shade is so popular, like it's literally hard to get your hands on. So if this is your shade, whenever you see it, do yourself a favor and just grab it. So I'm gonna put some in the middle of my forehead. Boom. I've been liking to mix two foundations. So both foundations are Sephora collection. It's the shade 50N and then the shade 53.5N. The combination of these two, perfect skin tone for me right now. Like when I get a tan, this is a combo I have to use. When I don't have a tan, I could just use 50N. But when I have a tan, I gotta add in that little splat. You know what I'm saying? So I take one pump of the 50N. And then I take about like that much of the 53.5N. Like 75% of a pump, mix it on the back of my hand with my foundation brush. And I'm basically going to apply the foundation wherever I did not apply concealer. I prefer this method for like a lighter weight makeup look during the warmer months like spring and summer. I don't like too much on my face. Like you could give beat face without having 10 pounds of product on your face. You get what I'm saying? Like you don't need to be out here caked up. You are not anyone's bakery. So keep it real cute, okay? Keep it real cute, keep it real light. And I promise you could achieve the same result. So I just press that in. To blend out my concealer, I'm gonna use my Sephora Pro Airbrush in number 57. This brush right here, I tell y'all all the time in my Sephora recommendations and wishlist videos, Sephora brushes, fire, fire. This specific brush, 57, every girl needs this in their collection. It could be used for so many different things, but the way I like to use it is to blend out my concealer. I like to do this first because I feel like it gives me more coverage, and then I'll go in with a sponge to give like a nice effortless seamless blend. But the brush, step number one. So I'm just going to take the brush and press the concealer in, and as I am pressing the concealer in, I'm dragging like the product I put at the top of that section, I'm blending it up. I don't like to apply the concealer directly under my eye because I feel like that leads to like more creasing and more like product built up in that area, and we already have creases there, so we are not trying to add any additional issues. So that is a great way to apply the product there without it like blending and caking up too much. So pressing it in, and I did drag some of it onto my eyelid to kind of serve as a shadow primer, if you will. And then you guys can see we have this like demarcation. Like you could see this is concealer here and this is foundation here. Like you're not hiding that from anyone, but it's okay because I'm gonna show you guys how we fix that problem in a few. So I'm just pressing. And this concealer does dry pretty quickly, so this step you kind of have to move quick. You cannot go grab a snack and come on back. It's giving apply and then blend. We look crazy, I know. And lately I've been liking like a little bit of brightness under my eyes. So I'm gonna take my Sephora Best Skin Ever Concealer in the shade 34.5N just to add a little brightness to the under eye area. Once again, I'm not gonna apply this too high because I don't want it to cake up under my eye. So I'm gonna apply it like right here and right here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out using that same Sephora Pro Brush. I'm bringing you guys in a little bit closer so you guys can see exactly how I blend out this concealer for these lines of demarcation. So I'm taking my sponge. I get my sponges from Amazon, so I will have them linked down below. They're like $1.40 a piece. But I'm gonna take the side of the sponge, and it is a little damp, and I'm basically going to press into the areas where we applied the concealer, just to pick up like any excess product and also to give us a nice seamless blend between our concealed area and where we applied foundation. This also, I feel like, blurs out that area a bit because it gives it like a nice seamless finish. You guys can see, you guys see this? Like before, after. Okay, I'm telling you guys, the tools that you use when you do your makeup are also important. So you guys can have all of the products, you know what I'm saying? But if the tools you are using are not correct, it's not gonna give you the same results. So I'll be sure to link all of the tools that I'm showing you guys down below too. But a lot of times people are like, I have those products and my faces are coming out the same. But do you have the same tools? Okay, because it's the tools, it's the techniques, and it's the products. It's not just let me buy this concealer, let me buy this foundation. And when you blend under the eye, I'll kind of look up so I can get into like those creases to soak up as much product as I can before we go in with our setting powder. If pretty was a person, it would be you. Okay, we looking real good. So after we blend the concealer out and you know all of our lines of demarcation are gone, undetectable, like where's the concealer starting and where is it stopping, because you cannot tell me, I'm gonna go with my setting powder. I've been loving this One Size Beauty setting powder. This is the Ultimate Blurring setting powder, I believe, but the shade Translucent is that girl. My only gripe with this setting powder is I don't like how it comes out. Like, it's just too difficult. You have to, I'm gonna show y'all. So I'm gonna pick the setting powder up on my sponge, on like the side of it. And then I'm going to take my sponge and press it into my face. You wanna make sure you look up and get the setting powder onto those lines, because we do not need any, I hate when that happens. it's time for a new sponge, because this sponge, she has holes, okay? She does, because she has overstayed her welcome, but it's okay. I'm gonna get on Amazon and order some more after I finish recording this video. But I'm gonna pick up the powder, same on this side, pat it in. And I like to set, I don't like to bake, because I feel like baking makes under my eyes specifically too bright. So I just push the powder into my skin, and I feel like that gives more of like a natural finish. Just so you guys know. Apply it on my eyelid to set the concealer we have up there as well. But I'm just setting all of the areas where we had applied concealer. And I'm bringing the powder in to my nose, because I feel like that helps to give like the snatch look, you know what I'm saying? Instantly blurs the face. But this is what I was saying. When it's time for you to get some new powder out of this packaging, it's troublesome, you know, troublesome. So you have to lift this, and then like it has this opening right here, but I still don't understand how I'm supposed to get it out. So what I do is I just pat it into the top. So we have setting powder, and then I put the lid back on so the product can fall here. And it makes a mess, and I end up losing some product. So I don't like this. One side, like look at this. Mess, wasting product, wasting my 38 cash. But yeah, one size beauty, if you guys are watching this, I don't know if I'm taking it out wrong. Comment and let me know if you guys have this setting powder, but that's what I do. That is what works for me. I make sure to set my smile lines. And you also don't want to apply too much powder, well, me specifically, because especially in the springtime, I don't like to look too matte. Like, I still want to give a little glow. Spring and summer season, we're all about the glow. So I don't like to put too much powder. I like to put just enough, and that's it. Next up, I'm gonna bronze. I'm using my Sephora collection bronzer in the shade Ibiza. And I use this, it's half a brush, but it's so good that I don't care if it's broken or not. This is the Lip Bar Fast Face brush. Literally perfect. It had two sides, but the other side broke off, but I love this side so much for bronzing. So I pick up my bronzer and I just sweep it on. And I kind of like press it into, because my bronzer, I like it to just be in specific places and then give like kind of like an ombre gradient effect out. I don't want it to be like a straight line, if you get what I'm saying. So I'm just sweeping it on and dusting it upwards. And then I like to take a eyeshadow brush. This is the Morphe M518. I'm not sure if this brush is still available. And I'm gonna pick up some bronzer with that and sweep that onto my eyelid to serve as like eyeshadow. So many people ask me like, oh my God, what do you put on your eyes? Girl, bronzer. One, I don't have to carry two separate products, one for my eyes and one to bronze. Like, it's a 2-for-1, so we love that, especially when it comes to traveling. And two, it gives like a nice cohesive look because you have the same like dimension on your eyes. You just like, y'all see, everything is tied together. So I'm gonna go ahead and you guys can see that this also sets like the creases that we have on our eyelid, because we're human, okay? We have creases. When products say, oh, we help with the crease, girl, you still have creases. We are born with creases. It's absolutely normal. You just have to make sure that you're using the right techniques to make sure that they don't show up and act up throughout the day. And then I also like to take the bronzer and go from here down the side of my nose to give more of like a snatch look, because remember we pulled that setting powder in, and now we're gonna put the bronzer down the bridge of my nose. And you want to start from like up here because I feel like it gives it more of a natural look. Just sweep that on and then apply some here. And we have a snatch nose, like nice and snatch. Y'all see that? Nice and snatch. And then I'm gonna run the sponge down the middle of my nose just to make sure, like, you know, we have some separation. And then I'm gonna add some blush because it's springtime. As black girls, we should be wearing blush all year round because I used to be scared of blush, but blush just adds color, it adds texture, it adds like warmth to your face to give like a nice, pretty, perfect finish. So the blush that I've been loving is a Sephora collection blush in the shade Hey Jealousy. This blush right here, so friggin' pretty. So I like to take the butt of my sponge and pick up the blush on it. And then I like to press that, like, do y'all see that? So friggin' pretty. And just press that onto the face. I think I applied too much on the other side, so I'm gonna just apply too much over here so it's symmetrical. And then I'm going to take the side where we had the setting powder just to blend out the top so there's not like a harsh line of demarcation. Like, if you are a black girl, if you are a black person, if you have melanin skin, you should be wearing blush, okay? I'm here to tell y'all that. You should be wearing blush. Whew, we're almost done, guys. We're almost done. I'm gonna take my Dior highlighter. This is in the shade 01. This highlighter is so freaking pretty, as you guys can see. I like to use my Morphe brush in M535. It's this fluffy brush. I like to use this to apply my highlighter. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up a little bit, just a little bit. And ooh, I'm going to sweep that on the highest point of my nose. And if you feel like you applied too much, just use your finger to kind of like calm it down a bit. Like, y'all see how pretty that is? Like, it does a little bit, but it don't do too much. And then I'm going to sweep some, like, kind of like on top of where we applied the blush. Under the bridge of our brows, on top the bridge of the brows, and then in my inner corner. To just add some pops of like throughout the face. And then to set my face, I've been liking to mix my One Size Until Dawn and my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. So the Charlotte Tilbury gets applied first, and I like to spray her up in the ear and then let my face catch it. I don't like to apply that directly onto my face because I feel like my face gets like too wet. And then I let that dry down for a bit. But you guys see how, like, that setting spray, I feel like it just allows everything to just like really seep into the skin. Like, it activates the bad bitchery of the face. You get what I'm saying? And then I like to take the Until Dawn. Ooh, and this is like more of like a hairspray setting spray. It doesn't wet your face as much. And this, I'm telling y'all now, this is literally waterproof. Like, I have tested it out. It wasn't planned at all. And I'm telling you guys, this setting spray makes your makeup waterproof. So definitely a staple for the spring and for the summer season. But I like to take this and use that as like a last step to lock it all in. Love this One Size setting spray because you literally don't have to wait for anything to dry. So we shall carry on. Mascara, I'm gonna apply my One Size Fantasize mascara. I feel like this video was giving like Sephora collection plus One Size Beauty, but I promise you guys, these products are like, if you see my makeup in my vlogs, if you see my makeup in real life, you understand. So I'm gonna take this mascara and coat my lashes. And I like to look up so that it doesn't get on like my eyelid. Probably everyone's favorite step in their makeup routine is their lippy. I feel like this determines like what type of bad bitch you're gonna be for the day. Like, are you gonna be a bold bad bitch? Are you gonna be like a neutral bad bitch? Are you gonna give like just enough but not too much? That's what determines your lip. Oh my god. So I'm gonna use my ColourPop lip liner in the shade Sunnyvale 7 Cash. I'm not gonna tell you again that you need this, and I'm going to line my lips. Just a thin little line and blend it out. Alright. This lip liner, I'm not gonna tell you again that you need it, okay? And then I like to take my Amicole lip oil in the shade Bliss. This stuff is so freaking good. If you are a melanated person, you need this. Black owned, available in Sephora. Like, I don't know if y'all can see how much I have left because I use this all the time. If you watch my vlogs, you should already know. I tell y'all you need this stuff and y'all been getting it. So comment and let me know if you like it, if you purchased it. But this lip oil is so freaking pretty. It's so amazing. It's more like a lip gloss to me. That's how I see it, but I like it. So I'm gonna apply that on my lips. Like, the perfect pink lippy. Need I say more? Need I say more besides the links for everything will be down below? Like, I'm gonna go ahead and get myself together and then we're gonna be back so that y'all can see how everything looks once we are in our mood. So this is the final look. I went ahead and put, you know, some earrings on, a nice little springtime top on. But this is the final makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I really hope you guys learned at least a thing or two while you guys are watching this video. And this is my everyday makeup routine that you guys are gonna see me rocking out this spring and summer season. In the summer, we're gonna switch it up a little bit, but I will share that when the time comes. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And if you guys did, make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's free. You know, quick little early or late birthday gift depending on when this video goes up. Taurus gang gang, my birthday is on May the 6th. So I really hope you guys subscribe, join the family, turn on your bell notifications if you guys want to see more videos like this. More videos for sensitive, acne prone skin, textured skin. Just subscribe. Subscribe for good vibes. Drop a comment and let me know if you guys currently use any of these products or techniques. Also comment and let me know what is a staple product in your everyday makeup routine. Comment and let us know what that product is for you. I love you guys so much and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Tell me, was it all a lie? I'm confused. Then you say what I wanna hear, 'cause you know it's gonna get me here. Every time I say that I'm